This session of Fairfield County Planning Commission regular meeting is now called to order. First thing that I would like to do is to recognize 3 new members of the Planning Commission. Mr. Mike Watson, who isn't here, from District 2, Jewel Brindell, District 4, and Chris Pullen, District 6. Nice to have y'all here with us tonight.
Thank you.
The first item on the agenda is the approval of the agenda. However, I would like to make a suggestion that the election of the chairman and co-chairman be delayed and moved to after the public hearing. Is that agreeable with everyone?
I agree.
Okay. So I move now for the approval.
Make a
of the
motion.
agenda. Okay. There's been motion and second approval of the agenda. Everyone in agreement?
I agree.
Okay. Now we have the approval of the minutes of the last meeting. Has everyone had a chance to at least look it over? Do you have any corrections or changes? So I will move for the motion to approve the minutes. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Okay, now we have 2 issues on the agenda for tonight. The first one is the road name application, proposed road name of Deer Run Lane on a private road that spurs off of Jenkinsville Road, proposed by Timothy Kern, who's the applicant. And this road is located in Jenkinsville. May we have the staff recommendations on this, please?
Thank you. So, as mentioned, Mr. Kern is requesting to name his private road Deer Run Lane, and has also proposed an alternate name of Hickory Hills Court as a backup. While the requests to name this private road Deer Run Lane or Hickory Hills Court have both been approved by the 911 Addressing Department, commissioners should note that according to the Fairfield County Road Naming Ordinance number 318, duplication of existing names will not be allowed either in part or as whole. In addition, 2 or more words pronounced alike but different in meaning and spelling shall not be used. Given this context, the proposed name Deer Run Lane may be confused with the currently existing Deer Run Road. Back to you.
Is Mr. Kern here? Is there anyone here to speak against or for this proposed road change? Hearing none, then the commission has a question before them. I need a motion to approve or not approve this applicant's proposal. Yes, ma'am.
That's correct, yeah. So that's what I mentioned in the report. So Deer Run Road is a currently existing road out near Lake Wateree, and the proposed name is Deer Run Lane. So that might cause some confusion, which is why the Hickory Hills Court was also provided as a backup.
Any more questions? Are you ready for the vote?
I'm ready to make a motion if you're so willing. I'd like to make a motion that we approve the Hickory Hills Court, seeing that does not conflict with any other addresses currently.
It has been properly moved and second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? The ayes have it. It has been approved by the Planning Commission. Of course, it's subject to the wishes of the County Council for their final approval. Now we're ready for the second part of the agenda, and this has to do with the subdivision applicant. This is being referred to as Rockton Place, and it's on 111.46 acres owned by John R. Frazier Jr. and Susan F. Newton. I'm ready now for the staff report on this applicant's proposal.
So as you mentioned, there is a proposed subdivision this evening. Mr. Queen is proposing a 64-lot subdivision referred to as Rockton Place on tax map number 186-01090190000, which consists of approximately 111 acres in Ridgeway, South Carolina. The proposed roads will connect to the existing road, South Coleman Highway. No rezone is being requested. After review by Community Development, Public Works, and the Fire Department, the proposed subdivision known as Rockton Place, consisting of approximately 111 acres, is found to be in compliance with requirements set forth in the Fairfield County Land Management Ordinance number 599. The proposed site plan for 64 residential lot sites aligns with the county's regulations governing land use, and there are no apparent deviations from the applicable standards as approved. While sidewalks are not required per code, Planning Commission may consider continuing an existing sidewalk that is located on South Coleman Highway, per the Land Manager's Ordinance number 599, section 7.3-7. If the proposal is approved, the road design will undergo review by the county's engineer prior to submittal to County Council for dedication of the roads to the county and final plat recording. Back to you.
Are the applicants here to speak on behalf of this subdivision? Usually we allow at least 3 minutes.
Sure.
Please try to.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Commission members. My name is Clay Cannon, and I am with ADC Engineering, and we are the civil engineering firm representing the development team that's here with us tonight. Again, really here to answer questions. You know, I just wanted to fill y'all in. This is obviously a very low-density proposed development. This is beautiful property, and the development team's desire was to maintain the integrity of the land. There's 2 beautiful ponds that are on the property, you know, to try to maintain that. Again, we're looking for low density, 1 acre minimum lot size, valley gutter roads, and so really, I'm just here for if y'all have any questions. Glad to answer those. Again, members of the development team are here. But yeah, just welcome the opportunity to be here, and again, any questions y'all have, glad to answer those.
Any commission members have any questions? I have one or
Yes, sir.
2.
Yes, sir.
What would be the square footage of these homes and the price range?
I don't know that that's been determined quite yet, but these are more custom homes. There will be a square foot minimum, and certainly homes like that have, you know, materials and whatnot, but there will be covenants and restrictions that limit the size on those. But you know, this is viewed as more of, you know, you've obviously got Scout coming down the road eventually, but a place for retirees, multiple bedrooms. This will not be a you pick these 3 plan type homes. This will be more of a custom type home to fit whatever family needs on these lots. And so I know that doesn't generally answer your question, but you know, yeah, more on the custom end, so to speak.
So you'll have a minimum and a maximum?
Not a maximum. No, sir, we'll never have a maximum. Okay. There's a 2,500 square foot minimum, and for the homes there, and we've gone the non-traditional route of we're not using a tract or a production builder. We're using 2 of the finest custom builders in the Columbia area, Blythe Homes, Lee Blythe, and Jeff Capragosi with Capragosi Homes, are 2 of Columbia's premier custom builders. Both like the site, both like the area and the location, and both were agreeable with a minimum of 2,500. I doubt that we see many 2,500s, but we have, that's set in the restrictive covenants that have already been drawn.
Just for the record real quick, if you just introduce yourself and so just for future reference, we know.
I'm sorry, my name's Ken Queen.
Okay.
I am the developer and the applicant, yes, sir.
just for y'all reference, if you look in the back half of the binder, you'll see the preliminary plat. There's a few different pages there.
There's a
So it looks like right here.
yeah, I was trying to find a map of the area and its proximity to Ridgeway and the surrounding.
So if you look at the agenda, the one that has the staff recommendation, the colored map for the zoning. So this is the first parcel coming south just outside of Ridgeway. So if you look on that map, that whole area that's just kind of grayed out, that satellite imagery, that's the town of Ridgeway limits. So this is just on the edge, but it is county jurisdiction.
Any more questions? Hearing none, we're going to open it up for public comment. If there's anyone who wishes to speak on behalf of it or against the subdivision. I have here Randy Bright and Mr. Cannon. Randy, that's all we got.
Randy Bright, Ridgeway. Actually, when we get a developer in Fairfield County that checks all the good boxes that you mentioned and also checks the acreage boxes, that's a good day. In fact, it's been a rare day lately. This is first real subdivision that we've had in a decade, aside from the Teacher Village. And I think that it could be the beginning of something very big. So anyway, checks all the boxes. And looking online at the builders, it looks like we've got a good product here for the people that are may move in, and it'd be a positive thing for the entire area. And I hope it drives more development. In that same vein, I would want to make a plug for, and I realize you guys can't do this, but it's something that you can pass along. Growth is inevitable for Fairfield County. I don't need to bring up about Scout. I don't need to talk about Blythewood's filled up, and I don't need to talk about Chester. We're it. And in order to get the growth, in order to sustain the growth and not bankrupt the current residents, we're going to have development fee implementations. Because right now we have a very fragile infrastructure, very fragile, and it doesn't adequately serve our county now. So if our county is going to truly grow without putting undue stress on developers, without harming the prices of new homes, we have to have implementation of development fees. And down the road after that, the next layer would be impact fees. But development fees would be the first step. They're easier to get, they're less expensive to get, and they have a lot less regulatory boxes to check. But without those development fees up front, we simply cannot support much more growth than that, and we're going to have it. And we're either going to have a disaster with the development, without development fees, or we're going to have smart growth for everybody, which means even better growth. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bright. Any other comments? Commission members, do you have any discussion on this proposed subdivision?
I just want to verify, it seems as though there were some questions brought up, and it seems that they met and answered all of the issues from the original inquiry, so everything has been.
That's right. So if you take a look in the supporting documents under the green tab, it was reviewed by our department, fire department, and public works. And we did go back with comments, and they did make some revisions. So in the LMO, continuous road connection is promoted. However, based on the topography of the land, based on the retention ponds that are currently in place, that's not feasible. So hence that letter that was provided. And it will be, just for reference, it will be on, served by public water from the town of Ridgeway, and will be on septic tank.
Thank you.
Are we ready for the vote?
You need a motion for it?
I need a motion.
I'll make a
One way
motion,
or
we
another.
vote for the subdivision.
It has been properly moved and second that the proposed subdivision be approved by this commission. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed? Hearing none, the ayes have it. Okay. Now, we have one more item on the agenda, that is election of officers. If anyone wants to leave, they can, but we will move into that at this time. Okay, I know that we have ballots here for, I don't think we need the ballots.
I don't need
Yeah, I
it.
don't think so. Everybody here is an adult.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. So at this time, we're going to look at the chairmanship of the Planning Commission. And I'm willing and open now to take nominations.
I would just like to say Chris Pullen would not be interested in either one of these two. I'd just like to make that known publicly. I love the support, love the talk, but that's not me.
I would mention that while he's not here, Mike Watson, who is one of the newest members on Planning Commission, he would be open to nomination, and he was the former chair of Board of Zoning Appeals, with you,
Not
Chris.
only that, but he did a great job. He's very professional. He's in the construction business. He has done a lot of big projects in different parts of the state and in Charlotte and whatnot. He who's not here should get nominated.
Yeah, so he's open to nomination, and then if you guys look in the front portion of your binder, there is a envelope that if y'all can just
But we're not
write
going
it.
we're not going to use it.
You're not going to use it?
No, we're not gonna
Okay.
use it. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Are there any other? His name has not been put in nomination.
Yep.
Okay.
Just in discussion.
It's in discussion.
Is anybody wanting, just?
Okay. Okay. Any other nominations? Hearing none?
Do you nominate Mike or not?
If you're good with it, and you're here,
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
if you're good with it,
Okay. It seems as though that Julie's name has been put in nomination. All those in favor of her being chairman say, show of hands, fine.
let it be noted, that's the highest everybody's raised their hand tonight.
Okay, and I'll just conclude with the,
I'm sorry, could you clarify that was for chair, correct?
yeah, she's for
Okay.
chair. Yeah, yeah, she's for chair. We need to look at co-chairman. My term expires in February, and I've been on here since 2019. So it wouldn't be fair for me to assume that role.
Obviously, you'd be good at it, but in light of that, I'd like to nominate Mr. Watson for that.
I'll second that.
Okay, Mr. Watson's name has been nominated as co-chair. As co-chair, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Ayes have it. So what the issue is now, will he accept? Okay.
Well, I guess let the record show, if y'all don't want to get stuck with something, make sure you show up.
Second.
We are adjourned.